What's good, man? It's OG Drip, man. This is a channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis, man. And today, y'all, we finna be talking about that real energy. And we talking about superb energy, right? So listen, and what I mean by the title, man, don't take it like, I'm calling people bots and people don't have a spirit and people don't have a soul. Now, everybody have they spirit and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is, and this couple people enlightened, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying is the ones that know where they're going, that sees what's going on and know how to move throughout space, whether they've been in space before or not. So what I mean by that, y'all, is ones that know how to move in this world without getting too egotistic. Because, see, when you're dealing with spirituality, it's people that call themselves spiritual just because they think that they know themselves, and that's all that matters. That's not at all that matters, bro. You get what I'm saying? There's way more to life than just you. You get what I'm saying? It's more life than just that first house. But anyway, let's look at it like this, right? When we say a real spirit, that is what we're talking about. The ones that know how to use their subconscious and take the data and stuff that is coming through from the spiritual realm, which is at a way faster pace than the stuff can move on Earth, and know how to interpret it on Earth and be able to put it out for people to be able to find themselves, being able to enlighten themselves and encourage themselves to be able to move out of sticky situations. That's why spiritual people like myself, real ones, we could make videos even on relationships, even on things that you shouldn't even do with your boss, and things about even how to handle other things, because as a spirit, when you get in tap with that subconsciousness, you go through all the life spaces you done been through, and you grasp that wisdom, that you got knowledge of what you gained, but that wisdom is how to work through it now. So that is the one important thing. Those ones that's filled up with all that enlightened spirit, they just full of knowledge. So those ones is also eliminated from here. So when I say real spirits, that's all I'm talking about. The ones that's subconsciously active. Let's just put it like that. So now when we break this down, this is what his beauty look like. So now we all know you got thousands of fake leaders. Everybody done seen it before. Bosses that's not good, 1,000 of them, that's seen them, they all get up there and they try to hold the image and they fall off and stuff like that. But when you get a good boss, it's like people, they'll come into this person funeral, but they'll pop up to their house and make sure they got a food on their plate. You feel me? So this is the same thing what I mean by seeing a real leader versus these fake leaders. Now that you have all these real spirits grabbing these cameras like myself and things like that, bro, it ain't about who started it. It ain't about none of that. Bump all that junk there. Because we can't go back to the past and be like, oh, I should have started. That's egotistic, bro. So now we talking about what we going to do as a unit, what we ain't got to tell. We ain't got to have no meeting to talk about, because spiritually we need to know where each other at, aka all us is subconsciously aware. We at a point now in life where we're finna show them what a real leader look like. And one thing about it could be a 1,000 fake leaders lead. When that one real leader come through, it already brung attention. It already brung a lot of spark. Now imagine that to a higher degree. Now you got people out here looking, and they looking at all this knowledge they grew up on, right? They're looking at all this stuff and they're like, yo, what is this? They're like, none of this stuff makes sense. When they try to be explained, they get mad and they get frustrated with it. So they leave us into things that can't be explained in that sense, not the way they trying to explain it. Because like I say, at the end of the day, bro, the spirit ain't meant to be explained in that sense. So when you have people like me being able to break it down, put it in cars, put it in an airplane, put it in a reel, put it in whatever, to be able to show you, aka what you could see with the physical object. So I got to make something physical so you can see how it's being represented, and now you can see how it's being drawn out. That's just like I like to tell people, man. It's very good. It's good to see your picture painted out when you the one painting your picture. So at the end of the day, that's the same thing that goes on for us all. When we got leaders that know how to paint out the world and know how to make the world literally a better place, because right now it's the world like it's supposed to be, right? For people like us to be able to step up, like, man, what is these people doing? Move out the way. Let me show you how to be a real leader. Stop being scared of this. Stop worried about that, though. Let me show you how to push through this. Let me show you how to build other people up, not tear people down and wanting them to be weak just so you could be a leader because you're weak yourself. Yeah, elites. We're not talking about y'all. You feel me? Bomb. But anyway, we talking about some deep stuff, right? We talking about, like, all right, when you digging down and you starting to really think about how things being played out right now, everyone that's in lead of the world, the ones that have the most power right now, literally don't have no power. They use the things that these Masons created for them to feel powerful, like they levels of education, their wealth, what they got and stuff like that above you. Some people even use their knowledge and wisdom over you. You feel me? They feel like And I'm talking about like to aggressive extent, make it seem like you just don't know nothing. So that's just like how they be trying to do us in the courthouses and stuff. Try to use words that's unnecessary. Like, why would you use that? Like, you use that word to try to think because you think a person don't know, and you want to intimidate them to make yourself feel more powerful. That's not being real leaders. Now we being real leaders out here. We're gonna show y'all how to bring the spark to this earth to show you how beautiful it actually is. Nothing is wrong with it. And it got the spirits that it need. Only thing it need is that push. And here it goes, man. It's that time, dog. So I'm not saying it's that time like how these other spiritual people be like, oh, next year by this time and da da da. Hey, I'm not putting no man-made time on that jump, bro. I'm just telling you what's going on, and I'm telling you, and you can see it yourself. Kids ain't tired. Kids tired of hearing that bull what people teaching. They tired of hearing all that when it comes to spirituality. Most of these kids around here turning into Satanists and stuff. And why the kids, Drew? Why the kids? You got to talk about the youth because the youth is the next in line, bro. When we die off one day with our body that got to die off, they're going to be the next in line in general. So you got to think about how they're going to be. So for us to be strong leaders now will make them be good leaders later. So it's up to us now. You can't go up to people that's even above you as an age because they don't even know nothing. So now it's up to the real spirits to bring it all back. That's what I'm saying. The age don't matter. This one age is nothing but a number now. You get what I'm saying? So now, like I said, even if you 14 and you got that spiritual, you got spiritual messages that's not egotistic, that's getting people, you know, to listen to you. You don't have to push it to them. Just let them come to you, bro. When you push it to them, dog, listen, I'm not perfect. I done tried it all, y'all. When you push it to them, it make you want to hit them with an uppercut. It make you want to pull up on them. It make you want to say some things to it make you literally almost start hating a person. So remember that, man, because being a real spirit out here get real. But at the end of the day, when we showing all this stuff, showing how it's supposed to be lead, we ain't even gonna have to worry about that. Because now you got people know how to go on in life. It's like this, right? My mama told me this, right? I was arguing with somebody, and I was like, yo, how they can't understand what I'm saying? My mama told me like this. She say, yo, you can't expect someone that don't know nothing or a dummy to understand what you're saying, or a person that wasn't raised in that way to understand how to treat somebody or understand how to love someone. It don't make sense. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I had to learn that, you know, and I'm like, damn, I see how it works for me spiritually. So seeing same energy mama put out and made for that word, I took it and made it like a ritual myself and see how it plays out. You get what I'm saying, bro? We the real spirits. We're going to be teaching people all that type of stuff, where now it's going to be not people falling in love, but people uplifted in love. You know what I mean? So they up in love. You feel me? They feel like they on top of the world all the time. You know what I mean? And that's good. That's what I'm saying. So we don't want people to think, oh, heaven is actually the top of the world like that. No, that is where the concept of making an image out to be. But don't worry, man. It's going to have people like me and a lot of others to be able to help us get through this. So like me, man, I'm not egotistic, dude. I will watch somebody else spiritual, but I prefer not to, because it ties along with what I have to go through and teach out of my plan. This is my sector. This is my part of space where I'm in charge of fighting asteroids and fighting space invaders. Asteroids could be blocks in the roads, things that probably may be explained that I said. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody else fighting my asteroids. And I'm over there being a weak god, but supposed to be this strong spirit. But I don't mean that I'm a god right now, y'all. I'm just saying the spirit way. You feel me? So when we talking about that, though, bro, I got to have a strong lightsaber too. I can't be sitting around hiding behind and like, protect me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling everybody, yo, I'm y'all protector, but I can't protect myself. That ain't how it works. So now when you got these real spirits, we could do that. We could protect ourselves. We could teach you how to protect yourself in this army. Not even teach you, help you remember who you are, help you tap into that subconscious, all the experiences you done went through, all the things you went through in life, the phases, the time and stuff like that, how man explained it, the years and the recycles and the reincarnations that you done went through of lifespans and stuff like that, the animal, being an animal coming through all that, you will know. You ain't even got to go through that now. You will know and know how to work it and get up out of this planet or go to something bigger. And that's just how we're going to leave it for now, man. And yeah, man, we're going to keep it rolling. I'm out, OG Drill.